Hey, how was that ride you did the other day?
It's pretty good. You know, I almost beat Valverde, but then I finished 8,347th, a little bit far down there.
What? Fred, you didn't race Worlds. What are you talking about?
Yeah, man. Our good friends at Zwift have created a digital replica of the Innsbruck Worlds course, which allows regular schmoes like me and you to race against some of the world's best.
Ah, I see what you did there. Yes, in the comfort of your own home, you can ride this 24-kilometer Olympia road race course. It's got that long 9-kilometer climb midway through. There's also 8 Strava segments that you can gun for when you're racing in games, so plenty to do when you're riding at home on your trainer.
Yeah, a bunch of cool new graphics makes you feel like you're racing in the Austrian Alps. But here's the thing, if you find yourself sprinting with Valverde, don't let him lead out the sprint. That's why I lost.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, thanks to Zwift for sponsoring this week's episode of the VeloNews Show. On with the show. Valverde parade coming through.
Group ride etiquette, very lacking in Murcia.
You're tuned into the VeloNews Show. I'm Fred Dreyer here with Spencer Paulson. Spencer, Road Worlds was this past weekend. Anna van der Breggen won the women's race. Alejandro Valverde won the men's race. Let's get into it. Talk to me about Van der Breggen's victory. What's the significance of this win?
Boy, this was just pure panache. Van der Breggen goes with about 40 kilometers to go. That's just straight up confidence, straight up strength. And she never looked back. She got a gap, rode solo, and was finishing a couple minutes ahead of the second place rider. Very impressive ride by her.
Yeah, her victory is another proof that all the team tactics in the world cannot overcome the strongest rider. So this is really significant to Anna van der Breggen because prior to this year, she had won all the big races, the Giro, the Olympics, but the Road World Championships had eluded her grasp. She set out to win it, and she did it. Which makes me wonder, what's next for Anna van der Breggen? What else could she win?
Well, there's that bike dancing world championships they have. Ooh. And I think they do one with the ball where you knock the ball around with your front wheel.
Maybe she should stick to road racing.
Probably.
Has to show off that rainbow kit.
Let's check it out, yeah.
All right, in the men's race, Alejandro Valverde won a 4-up sprint with Tom Dumoulin, Mike Woods, and Romain Bardet, and that came after a really exciting finale. Spencer, take me through this final climb.
Yes, this final climb, the hell climb, is particularly steep. And Bardet and Mike Woods take advantage of that, attacking. They lose Julian Alaphilippe. They lose Gianni Moscon, both fast finishers. And going over the top, it seemed pretty clear that Alejandro Valverde was the fastest finisher in this bunch, and he took care of business in that sprint.
So now this victory is very significant for Alejandro Valverde because he has been trying to win world championships for the last 16 years. He's come painfully close on a few different occasions, but it had always eluded him. This is also significant because Valverde represents a bridge to the bad old days of cycling.
Yep.
He was implicated in Operation Puerto. He served a 2-year doping ban. Here he is beating Lance Armstrong.
Well,
the thing of it is, though, is Valverde has not been dinged by any doping suspicion since he returned from his ban. He's continued to win, but he wins mostly one-day races. And when you look at this world championship win, he won more by his intellect than by any impressive show of force, which makes me wonder, I don't know, how long can Alejandro Valverde keep going?
Well, it sounds like he's going to want to keep racing into the Tokyo Olympics. That's what he said this week. So got a few more years left of him.
So Worlds wasn't the only race going on this weekend. We had a cyclocross World Cup in Iowa City, Iowa. Let's take a look at, oh my God, the mud. That's so sloppy.
That is pure cyclocross.
So in the men's race, we saw Belgian rider Toon Aerts take the win?
Yeah, 2 in a row. He won the previous World Cup in Madison as well.
And in the women's race, our compatriot Katie Keough took her first career World Cup win after a long battle with Mariana Vos. Spencer, what can you say about Katie Keough?
Huge victory for Katie Keough. She's an up-and-comer. And right now, Katie Compton's still in the mix, national champion. But Keough is the natural successor to Compton's throne, I think. And when the time comes, I think we can all hope for Keough to be in the mix for World Championship medals. And she's obviously got the technical skills to handle tough European courses that feature this kind of mud and hills and everything.
I have a prediction. You know who's going to win nationals this year? Katie.
Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of sitting on the fence, but good for you.
Yeah, Katie. Well, for Spencer Paulson, I'm Fred Dreyer. Thanks for tuning into the VeloNews Show. We'll see you next week.
There you go, Katie. Yeah!